For over 10 years, Fossil has dedicated at least one day in the fall to helping students and staff to truly see each other.
A time to pause from the busyness of homework and tests to recognize the basic humanity that connects us and the individuality that makes us unique.
This year, we are calling our day Day to Be Real, because it is about letting down our guard and trying to be sincere, to be real with each other.
Day to Be Real is a way to come together and to build understanding. To do this, we had 3 pairs of students shadow each other during their day so that they could see what each other's lives look like.
Hi, my name is River Carson.
Hi, I'm Cami Nugent.
I'm Suho Yeager.
I'm Cameron Mills.
My name's Pietra.
I'm Sydney Lammy.
And if people only knew me from my classes and activities, I think they would say I am a huge theater and choir nerd, which is very true, that I am very outgoing and hyper and energetic.
Hi, my name is River Carson. I'm a freshman at Fossil, and if people only knew me by my classes and activities, then they would think of me as academic and a nerdy athlete.
I'm Cameron Mills, and I'm a sophomore here at Fossil Ridge High School. If people only knew me by my classes and activities, they would say I'm a soccer kid and someone who eats a lot in class.
Hello, I'm Suho Yeager. I am a senior at Fossil Ridge High School, and if people only knew me by my classes and activities, they'd say I'm a band kid, social studies nerd, really loud for some reason, and a member of the TV program.
Hi, I'm Sydney Lammy. I'm a sophomore, and if people only knew me by my classes and clubs, they would think that I'm an artist, a writer, and a musician.
Hi, I'm Pietra Arikita. I'm a senior, and if people would describe me by my activities and classes, it would be that I'm a frog enthusiast and I'm an academic.
Well, currently I think I'd probably go into the mechanical or electrical engineering or possibly like aeronautics. All of that kind of stuff just seems so fascinating to me. It's always fun to learn about like physics and all this other fun, just problem solving is essentially how I view it of that career.
So I have been acting and in musical theater since I was 6. And so it has been an integral part of my life, and I think that like who I am is very much thanks to theater and acting and everything that I got from it. And it just, I don't see myself doing anything else. It's just kind of an instinctual thing. So yeah, hopefully that works out. I hope one day I can do absolutely everything to do with film and acting. Yeah. That's a cool backpack.
Thanks.
With like the zipper and stuff.
It's a SpaceX backpack. It's really nice, actually.
SpaceX.
Hey guys, did he tell you why he has to take this to me every day? Oh, I think you should tell. I think you should tell the story.
I wear my helmet because it's the most efficient way to carry it, and my mom doesn't like that, so she takes my helmet today.
I do. I take his helmet because I don't want him walking around the school with this on his head all day. And also because I love him so much, and I want to see him, so.
Okay.
Alright, is everything going well? You guys having fun?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I really don't like singing. I'm not gonna lie here. That was a fun class. That was fun. But I'm not. It's because I didn't sing.
Were you nervous, like being in there?
Not really. I thought it was pretty good.
Like at any point when you were in the class, did you like want to join in and sing too?
No.
I think that singing in and of itself is a very vulnerable thing because you're kind of putting yourself out there for everybody to hear you. And so I think that definitely I have learned that vulnerability can be a really beautiful, really expressive, kind of creative thing.
And then River, in your life, have you experienced anything else where you're really having to put yourself out there and like having to, you know, put something on the line, be vulnerable, be open?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, not really. I mean, I haven't gone to any of the MUN meets yet, but when I do, that's gonna be definitely one where you're gonna have to stand up in front of a bunch of other people and say, I, Norway, say that we should build train stations in who knows where.
I took biology freshman year, which was a very long time ago, and that was my last experience with bio. I think if I get like a 2%, I'll be happy with that. I mean, personally, I cannot say I found any similarities. Taking a test is very different from singing and dancing in a choir. So yeah, I wouldn't say I noticed any, to be quite frank.
I'm gonna have to say the same thing as you here. I did not notice any similarities. Those were completely different environments and completely different atmospheres.
Okay, what is your preferred lunch? Tell me.
It's either pizza or the cheeseburger.
Okay,
or a chicken
got
burger.
it. See, I was always a chicken burger kind of person.
You were?
Yeah, I have to admit.
Their chicken burgers are pretty good.
Chicken patty, man. Ever since Preston, that was like.
Oh yeah.
That was the go-to, but.
At Preston, I had cheeseburgers every day.
But except for the calzone days.
Oh, the calzone days.
Those were the best. I still think about the calzones. I miss them. I do.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're going to be fixing a proposal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I have no idea what that means, but that sounds awesome.
So like how we have the policies that we're trying to pass to try to help this is what we write to help them out.
I would say that I really kind of saw that in MUN and how you were talking about kind of the way that this works and the fact that just the energy in the room was so like passionate and engaged in a way that I hadn't previously thought of a more academic kind of group of kids would be. And that was really interesting to see, just like the passion behind like, wow, what would they say about this and how would this kind of pan out, you know? And so I kind of found that similar to how I'm passionate for performance and stuff, that I felt that kind of coming from you guys in a different setting. And that was really, really cool to me. It kind of reminded me that, yeah, we all feel passionately about different areas.
I took it in middle school, and German looked like fun in middle school.
I took Spanish for 3 years, I believe, and then I dropped it.
What are some possible questions that you could be asking about your historical figure? If you can't think of it in German at the moment, that's fine. But what are some possible questions?
So I'm doing a project where we research dead Germans, and I did the person who invented the coffee filter.
Oh, hey, that's so cool. I'm pulling from my 3rd grade knowledge of German. Mittagessen is lunch, right? Mittagessen und sehr gut. Those are like the 2 things, that's it.
Sehr gut.
Sehr gut.
I really like the atmosphere of it. It's very good.
Sehr gut.
Sehr gut.
Well, I was very lost the whole time, but I loved it. I think that Miss Healy, or Frau Healy, sorry, is an incredible teacher. Oh my gosh, I think that the energy that she brought to the classroom was really, really, really awesome.
That is the propagandistic anxiety of the day.
This was a completely alien class to me, but the stuff that I did recognize was fascinating. The stuff that he taught us about, like, what was that, the Dolly Zoom was like super cool. I thought it was super fascinating what they were teaching. I feel like there's a lot of stereotypes on about how like theater kids don't have to do like the academic kind of aspect of everything. And I got the view of, oh my gosh, there's a lot more academic stuff than you like usually would think in all of this theater actor oriented classes. There's a lot more like you do more work, but it's not the same kind of work as you would for academic sit in class, take tests, study kind of classes, you know?
I think you guys could handle each other's lives if you were to switch places for more than a day.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I don't think, I think it would be really very difficult to adjust to that like academically more rigorous schedule, because I did that for 3 years and it was impossible, and I'm kind of at a point where I could never do it again. But yeah, mad respect to you, man.
I think that the style was a bit different, and to me it was kind of like a harder style in my view. Alright, there you go. Helmet shot right there. Put on helmet. Tie helmet.
What would you do if you had no limitations? I would open a business.
What kind of business?
A boba business.
A boba business?
Yeah, so I can get free boba every day.
I like that idea. And I would play guitar all day and do absolutely nothing else.
So we really have to face the crisis here that what we were taught in school, that this finite amount of water could never run out, is technically true. But if you can't access it because you took it from an aquifer and you poured it into a desert.
How do you feel being in Sydney's shoes already?
It's lovely. Yeah, I would love to be you for a day. I am you for a day.
Hello.
This is
Hi, I'm Miss Wilson. Nice to meet you.
That's what's up. I'll show you my fashion packet, if I can find it, where we have to make designs. I've made one design. This was my design. I like it. I like it. Studied philosophy and law at the University of Paris.
Ooh, University of
Paris. Wait, that's the wrong Levi. That's the wrong Levi. That's a different Levi.
Where in the school do you guys feel like the most judged?
Like the girls' bathroom in between classes.
Just like walking in the hall, I feel like.
What aspect of yourself do you feel is most judged by other people?
My height, but I don't really care. Yeah, sometimes I care.
Pietra, where did you grow up?
Brazil.
What did you like most about Brazil?
The food.
The food?
And the proximity to family.
Why did you guys come to the United States?
Because my dad got a job opportunity here.
Quando você mudou pra cá?
9.
Você acha que você sente assim uma separação entre você e todo mundo no Brasil?
Acho que sim, porque eu morei no Brasil, mas aí eu mudei pra Colorado e todo mundo ficou no Brasil, então todos os slangs e amizades que eu tinha, ficou naquele estágio de vida. Então eu acho que mesmo se eu voltasse pro Brasil e saísse com as minhas amigas, acho que não ia ser a mesma coisa. É diferente, mas eu acho que eu mudaria aqui de novo, se eu tivesse.
E qual você acha que é a tua parte preferida do Colorado?
Minha parte preferida, acho que a segurança dos neighborhoods comparado com São Paulo, que eu morava lá, é muito melhor, porque você pode ir trick or treating, sair com as amigas, e lá tem muito ladrão.
I lived in Florida, and then I lived in Oklahoma, and then I lived here, and then I lived in Denver, and then I lived in Parker, Colorado, and then I came back here.
How do you think living in all these different places have affected you?
I think that people are meaner here. I was more tomboyish when I was in elementary school. I went to play football and stuff, and I felt like that was pretty accepted. But I think it's because people knew me for longer in Highlands Ranch or whatever. And then I came here, and everybody was mean to me, and nobody would let me hang out with them. I was excluded from people, dude. It was weird in elementary school. And then nobody would let me play football with them because I was a girl.
Yeah. Where do you sit? I'm so sorry I'm late.
You're awesome.
Yeah, it felt like any other science test. That's usually how my science tests go for me.
Yeah. Fun? Okay, for one I want to know what I got.
I don't think I did very good, surprisingly.
Seven, remember that.
But your classes seem fun-ish. The people there seem fun.
Only one of them. Dude, that was so funny when I finished in like 15 minutes. I know, I looked over and I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
It's okay, I'm pretty sure you got like an 100.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
How's work life, school been balanced for you?
I mean, I just like don't sleep. Because like I go to school and then I work and then I go home and do homework and then like sleep.
Where do you guys feel the most accepted in the school?
In the East Wing while eating lunch with my friends.
I think we both eat lunch in the East Wing, right?
Do we?
I see you a lot, I think.
I feel like it's good to like know a lot of people because, I don't know, you just like, the more friends you have, I guess the better experience you will have in school and like classes will be more fun. It's kind of like a balance because like, if you have too many friends then I will like talk and not do anything. But like if I don't have any friends, then I just like don't want to show up to class, you know?
Don't think you're too cool to talk to other people. Your life will be so much better when you like broaden your horizon of the people you talk to.
Are you ready to conquer EMS?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Ooh, magnets!
I thought it was really fun. It was kind of like an extra helping hand on some of the problems I didn't know. So I took ESS 2 years ago, but he still got some memory of it.
Yeah, I got 30 questions correct.
I think an open mind is really important because you kind of have to understand where they're coming from, where their opinions are coming from, and like what they've experienced in their lifetime to kind of change your experience in your lifetime with them.
Bro, it's beautiful.
Getting to know someone, creating relationships takes time.
I think it only goes left or it doesn't go like...
Yeah, it totally did because this time I was sitting by someone that knew how to do the math.
And so it felt kind of nice to go back, especially because I actually knew the subject. Dude, nom time.
We have Sabercat Studios, which is a super casual club where students come to talk about movies and filmmaking and all things related to that. So for today, I came across this...
The people, just the personalities between, I could see, like soccer, you'll find a lot more, there's a lot of egos and a lot of opinions.
So, sure, let's do it. I'm gonna give the blue card a push. Whoa, Suho was right.
Kind of felt like a smarter person myself being in that class. It was definitely different, but it was kind of a fun type of different. I thought it was actually really cool. I mean, I'm sure it was a little bit of an easier day. His environment is much smarter than mine. We'll just say that he's surrounded by smarter people.
Don't need to discredit yourself, bro. I'm just saying.
I learned that that objects don't need a touch for energy to be transferred with a magnet. Yeah. Could see myself taking physics. I feel like people judge me for the way I act and the way I do things.
I feel like I'm kind of judged by my odd character. I feel that some people think I'm really annoying. And they're also really right. You know, sometimes in some classes, you can name a couple, but everyone is just tired and quiet, right? Sometimes in those classes, that's how it is. And I'm just there like, let's do this! Let's learn some, okay, what's it? Give me a random subject.
Math.
Let's learn some math, yo! There's like this poster that says, kindness is a gift that everyone can give. And if we're more doing that, we'll become more reliable at being kind, and as such, as a community, become better people. Because my older brother did it when I was younger. And I thought, that's cool. And then I forgot to leave when I didn't like it. And now that I did it again in junior year and then senior year, I like it again. So.
Cameron, what made you start out soccer?
It really started since I could pretty much kick a ball. My dad came to America with a full ride for a soccer scholarship to play in the U.S. And it kind of feel like it's in my blood. I've just always loved the game, and I don't see myself without it.
I don't think I'm mine right now.
Oh, no. I don't even know how to blow it. Right on the inside, right where your Nike logo is.
Oh, of course, okay.
Plant your foot right next to the ball, like that. Follow through. There you go.
Dude, I passed! So if you, let's say, watch Max's feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you do this all day? Don't your feet hurt after a while? That's
hard.
Yeah, you kind of have to think two things at once.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna score on you. No!
Again.
It's gonna go great.
We stun the defenders.
Oh! Your hand okay?
Yeah.
Cause my foot ain't.
All right, good.
Oh, pain.
I don't know, one of my takeaways would be people's lives are just way different than we see it. And you kind of have to be in someone else's shoes to really judge them or even think that's not who I thought they were.
Got a point. I'd say you realize that there's a lot more in common you have with a stranger than you'd at first think.
I definitely go with a more open mind, kind of like a relating mind, how can I relate to them instead of further myself away from them. I would say just reach out and kind of put effort into creating new relationships, because they're not just really going to happen. There has to be effort, and putting in effort in meeting new people is a great thing.
The students who participated in this documentary were nervous about being judged for who they are. They chose to be vulnerable and brave and take the opportunity to meet someone new, and afterwards they were all glad that they did it. Every connection we make strengthens our community and makes the school a safer place for every student to be their authentic selves.
With this in mind, please turn your attention to your student leader to take your own opportunity to be brave, be open, and get to know your classmates.